Hi there. At GrowStacks, we have developed an automated inventory management system that also assigns the orders coming from Shopify and stores them into Airtable and also assigns them to the specific team members based on their skill set and availability. The system uses a round robin approach to assign different orders to different team members, ensuring balanced workloads and efficient operations. Let me show you how the system works and how it can improve your order management from the start to the end. Firstly, I'll start with the database. So we have Airtable. Inside Airtable, we have various tables. We have orders, team, ready inventory, product database, attendance, and non-existing products. All these tables are maintained and designed through our workflows in Make.com. Now, as you can see, this is our Shopify. So this is the name of my organization. And all these orders are coming in today. And these orders are then maintained on an Airtable known as orders table inside the base as orders. So this is the order status. We have maintained a couple of status like pending, ready in stock, production assigned, done, ready to dispatch, out of stock. All of these are the product status that we are maintaining for a specific product. In the orders, we are maintaining different lines and different record for each product inside an order. Suppose a order has 2 products, so there will be 2 records made inside the Airtable with the customer name, the product name, and the product SKU that we are showing as a lookup field from the product database. Then we have a product database that first we will be checking whenever an order comes in, we will be checking the product database for the SKU and see that if the product requires cutting load, stitching load, and handwork. These are the 3 types of loads in this particular use case that we are using to assign orders to different team members. Once we find the product, we will then check the ready inventory. So then the ready inventory is checked saying that this product is found inside the ready inventory or not. Firstly, if it is found, then the current status will be changed from available in stock to assigned to order. That means the product has been assigned to an order and it's no more ready in stock. And also at the same time in the orders table, we will change the order status to ready in stock. So product status will be ready in stock. And then that way we know that this product is not supposed to be assigned to a team member. If there is no product matched in the ready inventory, that means the product status will go into pending. So in our automation, if the product is not found, the status will turn to pending. This is what the first automation does. Shopify brings the orders, populates into the Airtable by searching the product ID and SKU in the ready inventory first. If the ready inventory is not found and the product is not found in the product database, that means coming to our automation inside Make.com, this is the automation that first gets the Shopify orders and then populates them into Airtable. Firstly, they search for the product ID and SKU inside the product database. And if the no product is found in the database, it will create a record in the non-existing products. Suppose there is an order where the product is not in the database itself. So what it will do is it will go inside the non-existing products and it will update the products. That means these products are not in the database and supposed to be added to the database and then to be assigned. Then after that, we are searching the ready in stock items and updating the stock as I just told you in the database. So we'll update the status of the order table as product status will be ready in stock and in the database it will be assigned to order. That is all what's happening in the first scenario. So this is the whole first automation that gets the orders from Shopify and updates with the correct status in the Airtable. Now, moving on to the order allocation part. The order allocation is based on some rules. So firstly, we have a team table that you can see here. We have various team members assigned in the name. They have a specific role. They have a specific availability. That means they are present or they're absent for that day. They have current allocated order IDs. That means the orders they have to work on for the day. They have total capacity, cutting, stitching work, sheet application or handwork. These are the skill set of that particular team member. What they can and what they cannot do. Suppose Arzu cannot do any work but only handwork. So that means cutting stitching is no, sheet is no, but handwork is yes. These are the specific rules defined by the database owner to assign the products based on availability. Also, they have a work type. That means some of the workers are working from office and from home. In the team table, we are also maintaining an open order ID. That means the work that is to be done in the open order IDs and the overall work in the all assigned names. So we have the field of all assigned product names. That means all the products that are assigned right now to the specific team members will be displayed here. And the whole workload based on the numbers are assigned here. So suppose we have a current capacity of 35 and 20 workload is assigned. That means 15 workload is supposed to be assigned. That means the capacity of the team member is 15. And based on that, the orders will be assigned. So that's it for my team table. Now, I will show you the automation, that is the whole backend process of this system. Our system assigns the orders in a circular manner based current available workload in the sorting descending order. That means the highest number of capacity will be assigned first. Free people or the free team members will be assigned the products first and then the rest. This ensures proper workload is maintained and nobody is under or over assigned. This approach also improves the productivity and prevents burnout between the team members. Before showing you the working of this automation, this is the kind of dashboard that we have created using Bolt that manages the whole team dashboard, the whole management of the business owner. So this has a refresh rate about in every 5 minutes. It can be reduced to your specific requirement. So this has the first page, that is the management dashboard, which receives the total number of products, team utilization, and the orders overview. So this is every single order. It is directly synced with Airtable. So all the data inside the Airtable will be reflected here. These are the orders that we have received inside this. We also have the products that are there in the order and the handwork assigned for that specific product and what the product requires. Sometimes the product can require handwork, sheet work, both at the same time. So these are all the capacity by work type, skill level distribution that is in our team. And inside this management teams overview, we have all the play cards for the team members showing their availability, their tasks, and the total capacity. The orders that they have on their hand right now, and also the active orders and the current load. Coming back to our products page, we have a products page as well dedicated for all the products that have in our database. And we have created a floor manager dashboard. That means the floor manager person will be the person assigned to assign the orders to specific team members. So they can see that which orders are to be assigned to which team members, making it extremely easy for one single person to handle operations of the whole team. And we have also given a button, as you can see, the green button of run allocation. So whenever the floor manager wants to run allocation second time or the third time, they can just click on this button and this particular automation will be triggered. And the whole automation will assign the orders based on the rules to different team members. And we can also refresh the data to just refresh and update the most recent data. As you could see in our Airtable, Farha is a team member that is overutilized. So we can see that the percent and the charts are overly utilized and we can see it in the bar chart here. The rest members are absent, so they don't have any workload right now on their capacity. So this is the whole floor manager dashboard that we have created using Bolt. Now I will go back to management and it will load my dashboard data up to the current status. We also have a floor display option here. If I click on this, we can see that Your Factory Live is a page that they can display on the TV or on their projector so that every worker can see what current orders they have on their plate and total products and total orders received for that particular day or in hold. So this is dashboard. So that is it for the entire workflow. The whole process is automated, making sure that the process is error-free and orders are managed efficiently. At GrowStacks, we understand that every business has unique needs. So we can enhance the system by integrating it with a CRM, handling customer inquiries and customer communication for the orders, and also real-time tracking of every data. This system is totally scalable with high number of orders or changing data for team or product management or even product database. This is great for small business owners as you can manage your order management system smoothly without any errors. At GrowStacks, we don't just build solutions, but we build possibilities. If you like this automation use case, let's collaborate to build an automation that works the way your business does. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.